Here we go. We're going to put on some rock music. This is some... I like the fade. All right, we're done with that. Fire noise.
What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Welcome to this week's episode 206 of the STS Guys. I am Jeremy.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Scott.
And we are the STS Guys, a weekly podcast where we sit around, shoot the shit, and talk about anything geeky, nerdy, and cool. What is going on this week, guys?
How's everybody doing?
I was to say, would you say it's been a week?
Been a week.
It's been a week.
It has been a week.
It's been a good one though, right? Everybody had a good week.
Yeah. Just avoiding World War III. Like it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good, you know.
We're not quite there yet, I don't think, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. No, but soon. Not to sugarcoat it, but I don't think it's gonna. I think we have the seed planted. Let's just put it that way. It may grow, it may not. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, are we going to have that shitty gardener? I said that's going to basically overwater and over fertilize and basically like, hey, you know what? We're not going to grow anything. Or, do we have like the garden guy, like I said on.
Here's what it is. It's whatever the last ditch effort to not look like a jackass is, and if that's hitting the big red button, we're all fucked, right? Like, oh, I thought I could win this, and now I'm a piece of shit. Well, bye to everyone. Let's just say this: we're not that far away from having Fallout be an actual thing. Like the game Fallout, we might have post-apocalyptic raiders and stuff. That might be fun.
No. I like hot toys too much.
Yeah. No, we can't.
It makes your hot toys that much more rare.
Hey, like I said, in that scenario, the hot toys would be basically will replace bobbleheads.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's the action figure.
Well, speaking of that, like I said, I might as well, since it's been a week, it's been hot.
Do I hit the button?
You hit the button.
All right, I gotta find it here. Give me a second.
There we go.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That was hot. That's hot. That is really hot.
The dog in that picture is definitely dead, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, because that picture's from like 20 years ago.
Yeah,
even with age, I would say if you asked me 5 years after that thing was taken, that dog's probably dead.
Well, and here's the thing, right? Like pretty sure, like said, there's been like 6 or 7 of those dogs. I said South Park made fun of it for a reason. For a while, so that's why she had to go with Butters, like said in the bear costume.
Yeah,
because she kept on killing her dogs.
No, they kept committing suicide.
But worse. did get a new 6-scale figure. Technically not a hot toy. But it's
play backwards.
Awesome. Yeah,
it's freaking awesome. So I ended up actually getting something I've been eyeing for a while. I just waited for one to finally show up for a good price. I ended up getting basically 6-scale Magneto with the special edition with the Cerebro helmet.
Nice.
That he's levitating. So this thing is pretty badass.
It looks like a hot toy.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's hot toys quality. Like it's super hot. It's technically a sideshow 6-scale figure. But like I said,
it's a hot toy in everything but name.
Yeah, exactly. So 6-scale. Like I said, it scales with the rest of the hot toys. But then, like I said, it's the comic version. I said the comic version Magneto. I said with the Cerebro helmet. So I was pumped to get this.
That's awesome.
It's been sold out for the longest time. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me go to the aftermarket. Found one on the aftermarket for reasonable-ish price. When I say reasonable-ish, it's still more than it was new, but it's what I was willing to pay for. I said for the figure. I said because I said it's sold out so fast and you can't find them anywhere. Especially I said the special edition with the little Cerebro helmet. And I
got to get it with the Cerebro helmet.
I wanted the Cerebro helmet, so like I said, it just looks freaking badass.
See, now you gotta find a Charles Xavier, and then try to pose him where he's trying to reach for it, like it's like a game of keep away just outside of the wheelchair.
Well, I think that I said I'm waiting for them to come. I said come together, right?
What the? Is that?
I just typed something.
Figurey.
But I started. I started just pulling out some of the other toys. Like I said, just getting them. I said channeling my inner Nate, right? Channeling my inner.
He would be proud.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that little Iron Man.
It's a good one.
It's freaking badass. But yeah, so this is the clean version, battle damage. I also ordered the battle damage version with the final snap.
Oh, he's with the
nice.
Yeah, with the Infinity
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
Told me they light up.
They do light up. They do
okay.
light up.
Thank
they
you.
do light up.
Be a travesty if it didn't.
Yeah. So I said they do light up. Like I said, that should hopefully be here whenever China, like say cures their coof going on right now, because this is one of the main ports is shut down because of that. But as soon as that opens up, it'll be on its way here, but fresh. So I did get a legitimate hot toy. It's just like I said, it's not this one. It's the battle damage version of this. And then I said it's been 9 months in the making. So there was a certain autograph. I said that came out. The most
you talked about it.
Yeah.
You talked about it last time. Do you have it? You got it.
I don't. I said I got the tracking number. So I said it finally got shipped. So it should hopefully be here sometime this upcoming week. But yeah, so Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Nice.
And is that your page? Yes,
that is my page.
Jeremy's a Instagram of Jeremy's.
Yes, that is an Instagram of mine.
Yep.
Yes. So Robert Downey Jr. should be here within the week.
So
it's awesome.
The most exciting thing that happened, and Jeremy just kind of he held up a cup. In my world, the only thing that was happy is they opened a QT, which I don't know if everyone where all QT exists in the world.
What is a QT?
Yeah, it's just a very nice gas station.
Like Sheetz.
Not like that. It's just they're not shitty, I guess is the best way to put it.
It's not a Buc-ee's.
They're not a Buc-ee's that are huge or well known for like, oh, they're the best bathrooms or they have this huge selection of their own merch. It's just one that like, if I need to use the restroom, I will seek out a QT because I know they're not going to have like shit all over the bathroom, right? Like I know that it's going to be decently clean and like they will actually have a stock of items. They opened one not like a few miles from Jeremy and I's house. And it's I have been going there quite a bit because they have a little kitchen. You can make some pretzels, like a hot pretzel with dipping in some cheese.
Wait, you make it or you just grab it?
No, they have like a kitchen. So you type on a little thing and order a pretzel,
nice.
and then they make it for you.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And it's finally, I said it's close enough to where I'm like, okay, I can get my car and do a quick QT trip. Like I said, rather than like, oh, I'll pass one on when I'm out. Like it is that it's so close. It's so close. I'm like, oh, hey, I just hop in my car. Like I wanted a Diet Mountain Dew. So I'm like, okay, hey, guess what? I'm gonna go get a Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, Diet Mountain Dews, baby.
And so for like $1.39, you can get the drink at any size. And they have their own energy drink called the Rooster Booster, but you can get it in the like 44 ounce.
I don't know how I feel about that name.
Yeah,
well,
it's deliberate from what you're thinking.
Oh,
that
okay.
is deliberate where it comes from. But it literally is one of the ones where it's in the soda fountain. So it's not like you get it like you can buy it in cans, but you can just go get like a 44 ounce energy drink.
Jesus.
Give yourself a heart attack.
They do have a secondary. Well, Mike said he's like, oh, I don't know if I like the name. There's also a secondary energy drink called Donkey Punch
Yeah.
that they also have.
So just note, it's deliberate. That is deliberate.
Thought it'd be called like Beaver Cleaver or something like that. Like if you were going by the same logic.
Like the rhyming
Rooster
nature.
Yeah.
Or Chonky Donkey or something like that.
Yeah.
Chunky Donkey. That's the episode title. It's Chunky Donkey. I vote for that.
All right. We'll lock that one on here.
I
Now-
achieved a dream of mine since I was a child. I don't know if you could see it.
A whiteboard.
I was gonna say, are you planning like a football play here? Because that looks like an end zone. Then you got the dots as players.
No, that's a ruler. Those are magnets. That's the eraser. This is a 5 foot by 4 foot dry erase board, double sided, so you can turn it, and it's on a wheeled stand. I've wanted one of these since I was a fucking kid, and I finally found one that was reasonable when I got it.
So here's the question, because I would say that I will have done this within the first 10 seconds of owning a whiteboard. I've done it with everyone. How long did it take for you to draw a dick on that whiteboard?
Instantly, first thing I did, I
Yeah.
just erased it already.
Okay. In the actual true sense of American Vandal, ball hairs or no ball hairs?
I did little squiggles. I did.
All right,
You
you
could do the
got ball
squiggles.
hairs.
You have to.
So
You have to.
So former member of the podcast, Leo, can attest. He would get really mad because he really liked the digital things like the Microsoft Surfaces,
Mhm.
and he would leave his attended quite often, and he was very good about it. Like he'd take notes, like handwritten notes on it, and I would sneak a dick into his notes quite often. Jeremy can attest to this. I did it
Yeah.
several times.
Nice.
Yeah, there was a full mushroom patch there, like I said, growing on that surface. Big one, small ones, big ones, some as big as your head.
Use your head coconuts.
So okay, I have to ask though, like what happened? I said, are you in a different room, or is that? I said, did you move out some of your collectibles? Are you, Mike? Are you growing up? Like,
Yeah, I'm getting rid of all my pop figures except for Parks and Rec and Scott Pilgrim.
wow.
I know.
That's just shocking.
Just
Are
don't
you-
like them anymore.
I am about to do the same.
Right?
honest
I
with
mean,
I like here's the thing.
They take up a lot of space. To be
take
too
up
honest,
a lot of space. I haven't been to a con in 2 years. So like that killed it. The malls and stores being closed, so you couldn't even go pop hunting. You're like,
So to kind of go with their making fun, it made them unfun, is what you're saying? COVID made Pops unfun?
right. I'm still mad at him for firing Sully and not bringing
Yeah.
him back.
Yeah, like what the hell? No, I agree. No, I'm going through the same. Like I'm like there's like two parts of me, right? There's like part A is I want to. I said I want to liquidate, but then part B, I'm like I don't want to take the time to do it, so I just want to dump them all.
Oh my god. It's rough. So I'm going to a convention next Saturday, and it's like 5 hours. All they have is Funko items, and I can usually get rid of a good chunk. I think the last time I went, I sold like $3,000 worth.
Oh, sweet. Hey,
The last good one. The last one I went to was the day after Black Friday. It was not a good time.
No.
This time should be a lot better, but it's it's nice because people are only there to buy Funko items. They're not there to look for some weird portal gun or
You're not convincing a cult person that's not a Funko collector to try to buy one of your Funko Pops, right?
Right.
You know why they're there.
yeah. I need to do
Just
that.
don't beat around the bush here. I know why you're here. You know why I'm here. Let's make a deal.
And I've reached out to a lot of companies, like Poppin' Beards, and I think Shumi was one of them too, that they'll actively buy collections. I'm like, I think I just get a hold of these guys, tell them, hey, throw me an offer. Here's pictures of everything. Haven't heard back from anybody.
They're probably thinking they're going to have a hard time selling them right now too, right? Like if you're having a hard time unloading them at conventions, imagine selling them online.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't have a hard time online at all. I refuse to sell online now because of the $600 rule.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I last year I think I sold $12,000 to $18,000 on Macari, and still have too many.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
it's rough.
Like I need to do something. I'm like, well, there's something I even like forgot like I had. I just grabbed like this one, like for example on the right. I'm like, that's all actually worth money now. Like stupid ghost face. Like it's like that's like a $200 pop now. I'm like, holy shit. So but yeah, I need to go through because like that will become hot toys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and see, and that's where I stopped buying a lot of like physical collectibles and started going into like signatures, right? Like getting signatures, getting things like that. My problem now is I have tons of them, and most of them are on like posters, pictures, that sort of thing. I'm running out of wall space where I can put them, and I'm like, okay, crap. Now, how do I? Is it now like Jeremy's Robert Downey Jr. thing, which is on the arc reactor? Like, do I start getting those, and does that replace some of like the toys that I have?
You know, I was thinking about doing it in here when I was thinking about doing posters, but I think that you could get a couple of pieces of plexiglass the size of your ceiling and mount them between the plexiglass and the ceiling.
That'd be badass. Like a whole ceiling full of art.
That would actually be pretty cool. That's actually a good idea. And this is a nice, evenly square room. So it'd be very easy to get a couple of panels to.
You could get some like I don't know, 3 foot by 6 foot panels. Do you ever see those screws that they sell?
Mm-hmm.
You just drill some holes in the plexiglass, and you have these threaded like bolts, but they're thumb screw ins. You put receptacles in the ceiling, and you just screw them in.
Put the eye.
Yeah, like an eyeball.
The eye nuts or whatever.
Yeah.
Screw them on there. Yeah.
So Mike, with you liquidating now, like I said, are you going into something else? Like I said, or like is that
what's
behind
the plan?
What's the plan?
I don't know yet. I don't think I'm gonna do collectibles anymore, other than what I'm already doing. So like the dumpster fires by 100% soft.
Yeah,
I have almost all of those. And then I think I'm gonna stick with some Hot Toys, not all of them. I'm just going to stick with the Deadpools and the zombies. And, I have my Scott Pilgrims and my Parks and Rec. Two of arguably the hardest lines to keep 100%ed other than Marvel. And just be done. Not have to worry about going to the conventions and standing in a line for 20 hours. Go and have fun and then worry about that shit later.
Yeah, right.
But I guess here's the thing. Like, that's part of the fun. Like partly, like, right? Like, so like
you do meet some interesting characters in line.
You meet some interesting characters.
But do you want to stand in line for 10 hours to hit a button on a screen to say you can't buy a Lego minifig?
Yeah, no. The anger that you feel when you do all of that, right? You sit there, you wait, you have to deal with all that crap, and then you get there and they're like, oh, sorry, the one thing you wanted is the first to go. Sorry.
Right.
You got all this other stuff that you don't like or are interested in. You're like, well, I waited in line for 10 hours. I'm going to buy something.
Yeah. I did get some Lego sets, so that I might be Lego guy now, but not crazy Lego guy. Like a set a month or something.
Did you pre-order that DeLorean?
It's not up yet, I don't think, for pre-order. I think the first it goes up for pre-order.
I think it's pretty sweet.
And I might buy 3.
Oh, so you can build each one?
Yeah, so I can build each one. Because I'm not going to unbuild one to build another one. I'm not going to switch it out every couple of days. I might just get 3. I might get 4. Just
one in box. Yeah, one in box. Yeah, one in box. And then I said then one for each.
It'll only be like $1,000. That's all. Just think of the VIP points though.
Like at that point in time, just buy the Hot Toys. That 6 scale DeLorean.
Yeah, I recently built the globe. I finished the Stranger Things set where it's the 2.
Oh, the upside down.
It has the upside down.
And then I just got Thor's hammer. And I got the two Nintendo sets and Sonic set. and another Marvel set, the Infinity Gauntlet.
I was actually like, I have, like I said, a couple Lego sets like that I haven't put together, but I probably need to. So I had the original Ghostbusters Ecto one. I said,
Did you see the new Ecto one?
I did see the new Ecto one. That was pretty
It's
sweet.
actually pretty cool looking.
But I actually,
cool.
kind of want to get that Daily Bugle and build it.
That thing actually looks pretty cool.
My coworker's kid has it.
Yeah,
and he said it's insane.
Because like I said, all the minifigs that come with that, like I said, it basically comes with literally every single Rogue, Spider-Man Rogue.
I did want to get that Titanic, but you can't find it anywhere anymore.
The question I have is who's going to go with the Death Star? Who's going to buy the? I know you won't, Mike, but
not me.
You're not going to buy the giant Death Star that takes up a quarter of your room.
Well, that because I don't know. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy.
The one I always love is I saw this at the store the other day where they have the bonsai tree. I don't know if you guys have seen the Lego bonsai. Like,
I own it. Yeah, I have it.
I fail to see, and this is a person that loves Lego. Why, like, the drive for the bonsai tree?
Well, then you can put it on your desk in your office, so you don't have to worry about keeping it alive.
But isn't that the point of having the bonsai tree? Is like the care and the maintenance that goes into it, and being able to like keep this thing. Yeah.
What the fucking mini tree?
Yeah. Little tiny tree. Now, did you get the Lego set that when you said the Nintendo one? Is it the one that came with the Nintendo and the TV?
Yeah, I got both. I got that one, and then I got the N64 question mark block with all the little scenes in it.
Okay, that thing's pretty cool too. Yeah,
that one's pretty cool too. I did like the typewriter. The piano's cool. And then they have a guitar that's pretty cool, an electric guitar.
Kind of like the Lego set. I was actually considering, just because I grew up with the show, right? They had the Friends TV set one that I was considering getting.
I think they got Seinfeld now too.
Yeah, I think that was
in Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. I think they got the Fab Five's apartment or Fab Five studio or something like that.
Why wouldn't you? Like,
yeah. I'm excited because Taskmaster was included on the new ideas form, and they almost have enough signatures.
Yeah. Okay, so if we're talking Legos, there's one that I've always thought I'd want to get, but it's expensive, and it's huge. Is the Coliseum?
Yeah, it's cool as hell, right?
It's cool as hell looking, but I saw somebody actually have it completed, and they took a picture of it, and I'm like, oh damn, that thing is huge.
Yeah, where do you put something like that where you can actually look at it?
Yeah,
you know that.
How do you deal with it? Because it's like, I'll have to see how big it is when it's actually like if they have an official dimension for it.
They probably do. They had a video game called Lego Dimensions. Remember that game?
Yeah.
Like Skylander?
So it is 10 inches high, at 20.5 inches wide, and 23 inches deep. So it's like a freaking pizza. Like if you imagine, like where would you display something as big around as like a oven pizza, pan? You
just said you buy it and then you figure it out later. Like for example, like I was a backer for this thing, but just to show you guys the scale, right? Like that's a 6-inch figure.
That's basically a G.I. Joe size.
No, G.I. Joe
Geo's smaller. Yeah,
G.I. Joe is smaller. This is a 6-inch figure. So that little guy is a 6-inch figure. So that's how big this freaking Galactus is.
Did you get that bad boy yet?
No, it ships in September. Yeah, so I bought. Yeah, so that's made it shipping fall of 2022.
So where are you gonna put that bad boy?
I have no freaking idea. It was one of those things. I'm like, man, I got to get this. This is pretty cool.
Now the question is, does that even go in a case, or do you just put that off on the side somewhere and just have it stand next to the case?
It's going off on the side, but then it has like all those little swap out heads. Like, It's got the freaking Doom head. Like,
that's the other question then too. Like, you have these things based on the size. Where the hell are you going to put the extra parts?
I have no idea.
Like, there's 3 heads to that. Where are you going to put the heads?
There's 3 heads.
They got to be almost human-sized heads at that point, right?
Yeah, it's freaking huge. Like the thing's I forgot how big it is. 32 inches
32
tall.
inches tall.
Yeah, 32 inches tall. 70 points of articulation. Like,
how much does it weigh?
I have no idea. It's gonna be a big ass box. So then it also comes with all these figures. So it basically comes with a 6-inch Silver Surfer, a 6-inch
they put a lot of detail on the lady's butt.
Yeah, well, why not?
They know what you're buying that for.
Yeah, look at that.
Now, the question is, here's the other question: did they put the same amount of care and detail into Galactus's butt, or is it?
Where's the behind picture? Look at
I think it's covered by his.
Look at those articulated hands.
Yeah, there's a lot of articulation.
Yeah, see, it's gonna be
its kilt.
Yeah, it's his little kilt dress thingy.
Like got Mr. Fantastic here looking at his junk. Like he's like, whoa, that's pretty big. I don't even think I could stretch that far. Yeah, it comes with all these figures. Like so, these additional figures.
The heralds.
Yeah, all the different heralds of Galactus.
I do like the Doom one. That is actually pretty cool.
I actually might display it with the Doom. Like I don't know. Like that's one of my favorite comic arcs. Is like so when I said Doom took over Galactus. But yeah, it's freaking badass. Like
yeah,
it's crazy though. 31,000 people bought this thing.
It is insane.
It's insane. Like how people are doing this now. So
Funko should have something like that. Like Lego Ideas and Hasbro Pulse, where people can
give it, yeah.
So
no guarantees. We'll try to do it, but
so one of the I said my very very first San Diego, my very first SDCC. I said
11 years ago.
Yeah, 11 years ago. I said I got this guy. It's a carded Sentinel, so like it's this big, but it's a figure on a card. This thing's gigantic.
Jesus.
I think it's going for like $350. I should sell that shit. Because it's currently in my attic. I don't even have a spot for it.
I remember seeing it in your attic when we went in there.
Yeah, it's actually in my attic.
Well, that is just.
But that's
I guess that is news. That Mike is getting rid of all of his collections.
Here's the thing, Mike. I need something in your background though. I need something like.
Well, here's something I'm going to start working on now that I'm a trimmer man. I bought a few months ago a 3D file of a Deadpool mech suit that you can scale to 1-to-1 and wear.
Oh, sweet.
And I downloaded the software that allows you, because I have a 3D scanner too.
Mm-hmm.
So I can 3D scan my whole body, load that into a 3D software that I have, and then I can scale all the pieces of the armor to me and then print it. So that might be going in that back corner.
So you're gonna have to get like a mannequin so you can put it on there.
Yeah,
that's gonna be badass.
But I'll do it, with the electronics and the things so that it'll go up and all the lights and everything. It's going to take me a long time to do, especially because I only have 3D printers, so it's going to take a lot of printing. But I think it'll be a nice, fun, relaxing.
Yeah, it's like a good project.
Print a piece a week or, a couple pieces a day and then get them all fitted and sanded and everything. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, that's good because I said just staring at the whiteboard. I know you're excited for it. It's making me uncomfortable.
I'll draw stuff on the whiteboard.
Do like a Bob's Burger of the day.
Yeah,
something on there.
Yeah, it's making me uncomfortable. I'm like, I don't know.
Something's
I know
wrong.
this.
Something's wrong here.
I know this is new mic. I'm like, I don't know if I don't know if I necessarily like new mic. I'm
Do
like,
I
That
don't know
whiteboard
you
also
anymore.
might be going to work.
okay.
We're moving offices soon, and that might be going in my office at the new place because my boss doesn't like us to put holes in the wall. But I need a whiteboard, so I got to build it here, and it was fun. And I'll fuck with it until we move, and then I'll move it in my new office where it'll actually get some use.
Other than getting dicks drawn on it.
Yeah. Because first thing Josh is going to do too when he walks in here and he sees it, he goes, "Oh man, this is awesome."
Dick. Yeah.
But I think trying to do some cosplay armor, because I mean, the 3D file was only $100. That's not bad.
Yeah.
For a 1-to-1 scale, like I said, full armor like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad at all. Because just knowing basically how much someone had to put design, like how many hours the design as it had to be put into that, like
to have it where it's something that you can to be scalable, right?
Yeah.
To have to like work to be like, can this work scalable?
There's a really cool 3D printer I'm thinking about getting. Let me look it up. Creality. What's CR10?
CR10? Yeah.
Yeah.
CR10. The big giant A-frame one.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
prints infinity in one direction.
Yeah.
Not CR10. It's called something like that though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I was gonna see if I could pull up a picture of it.
Because it has like the little conveyor belt thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinity Z. What's the CR30?
Yeah, because it almost looks exactly like the CR10, but with a little infinity treadmill.
Share.
Is it the CR30? Yeah.
Yeah. You pulling it up?
Yeah, I got it here. Maybe. We'll see if this is the right one you guys are thinking about. Is it this thing?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's a little treadmill.
There we go. Picture with the treadmill.
Hell yeah.
See. And get that
How
bracket.
cool is that?
and
Well,
just-
that bracket costs a lot. I think I can make one for cheaper than what they want for that bracket. But
Yeah, you could 3D print a bracket.
with those little roller wheels, you can get a bunch of those. You could, put that at the edge of your thing and just get them from like Harbor Freight.
yeah,
'Cause those are just
I
the same
think they
things
want
as-
like $300 for that.
Yeah. No, you could get like 4 of those rollers for like wood work
Yeah.
from Harbor Freight and just put it at the edge of the table.
But look how cool that is.
That thing is super cool.
I mean, instead of printing like the shins or the legs or arms or whatever and
There we
having to do it in half pieces and do it up, you could just
Move
come
it. Yeah.
out with it.
No, that's freaking
Something like
badass.
this is where we're finally going to get to like where the sci-fi things are, where you can just tell it to make something
Yeah.
and it will do like to this point, right? It's spitting out these wrenches. Well, clearly it's not. They're not going to be functional, right? With all the moving pieces that actually have to take in with the gear. So it's like, okay,
Well,
you're,
No, you're
You're close.
Those.
you can do those. Like you can
You
make
could do that.
you can make a functional one-piece thing. I said
out of it.
because
So it's-
it prints basically super tiny supports.
but you
that
then have to
can-
break it. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it just breaks, and you can
But
roll
just-
it. Like
Just imagine more complex machines that don't have to have like the braking, that it can just be able to like figure out a way to print. Like you talk
So,
about
like,
like future things.
The first run of ever 3D printers, it was actually a dust and a laser. So it'd be in this big dust bath, and this laser would go through and melt the dust, and then go up and melt the dust. And that you just sprayed out the dust and it was done.
Yeah.
So you could print things like whistles and things like this, and you wouldn't have to break any supports. But I'm kind of hoping I can find somebody on Macari or eBay that has a little cheaper than $1,050, because I feel like I could just buy
I'm sure you could find
2 or 3 Ender 5 pluses and do the same thing.
yeah, like
So it's
I have-
another $200 for the bracket.
Yeah.
I was trying to find. I thought I had it near me. No, I have a mechanical print that's all one piece. I was gonna pull out as an example. It's an iris box. I don't know if you printed any of those, Mike.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so basically it's a mechanical box. Basically, so it almost closes like a Star Trek door on like Deep Space Nine, where basically all the pieces basically sort of rotate in and it closes. But yeah, didn't have to put it together. It basically printed all one piece. You just basically snap the support, basically turning it once, but then it becomes actually a functional box. But no,
3D printers are cool as hell.
3D printers are cool.
Well, I like how we're starting to see them with like looking towards like other materials too, like how can we figure out like ways to do things that isn't just plastic, right? And like, so they've always had like the wood engraving things, but now they have the ones where you can actually just put like a block and it cuts out like your design with the thing. Those are starting to get pretty cool.
So Lynn's, right? Like I said, she has I said the Christmas present I got her, right? I said I got her a Glowforge. That thing's freaking badass.
Those things are awesome.
Yeah, fucking expensive. But
yeah, I would never get one, but they're cool.
That's bad. It's badass. Like it looks like that's I said she's cut like I said a whole bunch of stuff with it, and then like I said you basically I said just tell it what material you're cutting, and it basically like I said pre-programs and like strengthens or reduces the laser based upon that. It's freaking awesome. Like it's crazy as hell. Like
you mentioned that and like the laser based cutting and everything. I have to tell you how impressed I was with how far laser etching has also come, to the point where one of my cats lost its collar, right? Went outside, messed with the dogs. They got the collar. I have no idea where the collar went. I'm probably going to find it in a turd later, right? And so I needed to go get a new collar, and I was like, well, we got to get a new name tag to go on it, right? Just because he does go outside occasionally. So I went to go to the little thing where they make the like animal tags, and normally you put it in the thing, it goes in, it has the the little thing that does all the mechanical etching. This one they had was actually just like a little in-store laser etcher. So you type in what you want, you put the tag in there, it goes in as with the laser, and then like 20 seconds, both sides of the thing were done, laser etched, and it spits out the tag.
Mm-hmm.
I was blown away because I was like, I've never seen one that like commercial use for laser printing like on demand like that. I thought that was super, super cool.
See, it sounds cheesy, right? But I really want one of these. Like, it's a laser sander.
Oh, just like the derusting and everything.
Well, so you can basically, like I said, strip, like I said, wood. You can strip anything else, but yeah, you just freaking like point a laser at it, and basically
it's the most satisfying thing to watch.
That's awesome.
It is so wonderful to watch.
It is so crazy. Yeah, no. So this is the so what I'm gonna do to my new laptop. It's basically this so this is the Glowforge, right? So it's laser etching basically this Marvel sundial.
Nice.
On the laptop.
Yeah, it's actually pretty badass.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like so what I can do, right? Fucking lasers, man.
The shit you can do with lasers.
Click the thing that says we're live now and see what happens.
Whoa!
Oh.
There's a delay. It's like picture in picture. What's gonna happen?
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's gonna go infinite. It's gonna go infinite.
Give it 3 more goes.
You got to keep it
We're
going.
Gonna see how we gotta see how far. Like, how many times does it go before it loses the clarity to see what we're watching?
This is the best episode ever. Like, I was just kind of like fucking around.
Yeah, this is. I did
Oh
not
my
think
God.
that would work. I'm
yeah, this is pretty awesome.
It just keeps going.
I love the infinite loops. Like, oh, there we go. We keep going.
I love that
Probably
there's
one
just that
more,
much
right?
of a delay in which it lets us do the infinite loop. I did not think it would loop in that way.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. We're almost like there's almost multiples of us. It's almost like that scene at Matrix, right, where there's like the different versions of Neo, where he's basically telling him not to fuck himself and saying like, oh, this, that, and the other.
You guys ready for Moon Knight in 11 days?
Yes,
I am.
I am
Partly-
ready. With them bringing like Daredevil on, right? So you actually can be like, oh, they can say bad words and decapitate a guy with a car door.
Yeah.
Now,
And
I'm
they
like,
kept it in. They kept it in.
Kept it in.
Except,
Did they?
like I was shocked because I was actually one of the very first things I did. I'm like,
There's-
okay, I'm like, did they edit it out? I'm like, nope. I'm like,
They
there
edited
he
out
is.
any reference to Netflix in anything, but they kept in most of the stuff. I'm sure there's probably, if I remember right, there could be some like bad like racial words that they might kick out of there, but I don't know if but they didn't do any of the violence. So
It still
we'll
has
have to see if
Jessica
there's
Jones
potty
and Luke
language.
Cage screwing each other. That's on there. But yeah, so if here's the thing, this would be the most epic thing ever. If they put Moon Knight behind, I said, the parental controls, like, and they let it and they free form and they did it, like I said, and they did it for like, you can do whatever you want. I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. I don't think they're going to do it, but I could be
Dropping
shocked.
the
I could be
F-bombs and
I
everything.
could I could be surprised.
I really want a mainline Marvel character to say fuck in one of the movies or TV shows
we will get that, but we're gonna have to wait for whatever Deadpool 3 comes out for it to be the thing that happens, because they have confirmed that the next Deadpool will be MCU canon.
Nice. I was kind of hoping because I mean they all the Marvel movies could have had one fuck in it, right? Like that's the rule. PG-13, you get
Yeah.
one fuck.
You get one.
But they're trying to go for the 13 and the PG-13, right? They're not
Yeah.
trying to skirt that R line. They were trying to go like, let's keep that. There would have been so many times where an F-bomb would have been well
Perfect.
placed.
Like
within
when he
that.
snapped, he just goes "fuck you."
Yeah.
yeah.
It snaps.
Or
Yeah.
like
Or when Thor cuts off his head
Yeah.
or his arm. He's like, snap. Try to
like,
fucking
just-
snap with that. Yeah.
just
Like,
just
yeah.
just replace one line in the beginning of Endgame, because like Cap says, "Hey, let's go get this son of a bitch." Hey, replace that with, "Let's go get this motherfucker."
Or
like
you could even do Scott in there when he comes out and he's like, what's happening? He can be like, what the fuck is going on? Right.
oh, that would have been great. Yeah, I said
There had a couple of spots where you could throw one in to make it make sense, show like gravity,
Mhm.
and still keep the PG-13. But then that gets people won't go take their like 10-year-old or 8-year-old to the movie, and Disney wants that money.
No, here's the thing, they still will. Like,
Yeah, I'm
still will.
pretty sure Deadpool 1 did close to $800 million.
Okay.
I,
Well,
Right.
I
yeah,
know
that-
for a fact there was children in
that-
Deadpool.
Okay, and here's the thing too, kind of bringing back last week's Kid Choice Awards, right? I said Cardi B, the person who sung WAP,
Yeah.
like I said, is part of the Kids Choice Awards.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't think there is a single song that is appropriate for, we'll say, younger audiences, right? Like I know around the time I was like 13 and was like doing that stuff, I was buying implicitly the CDs with the parental advisory sticker on it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I
Make
can't
sure-
say that it's
make
kids
sure you
aren't
didn't buy them
watching
at
it.
Walmart, because Walmart, I said, didn't sell them.
No,
Not for the longest time they didn't.
Yeah,
no. So I had to go to the mall.
Sam
the
Goody.
Sam Goody.
But we didn't have the Sam Goody. It was a knockoff Sam Goody, just like a CD
Oh.
store.
Johnny
Remember,
OKE.
Yeah,
Remember-
or
remember
Harkins, or not Harkins.
Suncoast. Remember
Not-
Suncoast?
Suncoast. Is it?
Suncoast, yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to look at what this is.
Virgin Megastore. None of that now, Mike. None of that now.
Oh, I'm a sleepy boy. I can
know,
be
I-
sleepy.
I can tell. Like you're wearing a shirt with popsicles on it. Like, how can you be sleepy?
It's got popsicles and beers, and this is called Darty in the USA.
I like it.
I have swim trunks that match.
I am sure you do.
I do. So when you go to the beach, you can wear your swim trunks and your shirt that match.
I bet that makes all the
Yeah,
ladies ice
okay.
cream.
Oh, they love it. Yeah.
It didn't sound right, but I guess it was Hastings If you remember Hastings.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Oh.
Hastings.
There used to be a big Hastings in my town.
Yeah.
And I grew up in a town with like 30,000 people in it. So a Hastings was a big deal. We'd go there and get our CDs and I mean, shit, at the time, VHSs and like DVDs were just coming out. So
I
when did they do this?
I was going to say something, but now I forget what it is. Don't you fucking hate that?
I got a question. So, an actual like podcast topic. Did you guys watch the Adam Project on Netflix?
I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it's great.
It's actually pretty good.
It's pretty good. Like
I've seen clips, and I'm like, this seems like a movie I'd watch.
Yeah.
I will say, the ending surprised me. I'm not going to give anything away.
Yeah.
But the way that they ended it, I did not expect.
No, I was like I said, I liked it. I just didn't think that it was like what everyone's making it out to be.
The greatest movie ever. No, it was good. It was entertaining.
Yeah,
it was a fun watch.
It was definitely entertaining.
And
But yeah, it just I don't. It's way overhyped for what it is.
Is it like Free Guy, like the same kind of vibe?
A little bit.
Free Guy, I enjoyed so much better.
You know what it is? Free Guy was tongue in cheek the whole time, whereas this one does take itself very seriously. Like there are some jokes that they try to like put in, like make it like lighthearted, but it takes itself very seriously to the point of detriment. The whole detriment is a guy goes back in time and ends up having to get help from his younger self.
Yeah.
I
think I saw a clip where he was like quoting Deadpool like he jumped down, he's like superhero landing.
Yeah.
And stuff like is that movie?
The kid version of him does that.
Nice.
Whereas
they said the guy who directed Free Guy and the Adam Project's directing Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
It's like at Ryan Reynolds' friend.
Yeah. Like
it's part of his like what is it, the Maximum Effort Productions or whatever. So
I do want to see his and Will Ferrell's new musical that's going to be on Disney Plus. I think it's like Scrooge, but they're in it. Yeah.
I would
right? That's what it is.
I don't know.
This is news to me.
Pull up the trailer.
All right.
Ryan.
So Ryan Reynolds' upcoming Spirited, a musical rendition of the Charles Dickens classic A Christmas Carol, will feature all new songs from So yeah, it is there. I don't see any trailers for it yet, though.
I thought they did a trailer. Did you guys like the Miss Marvel trailer?
No.
Really?
Because
they changed her move set or whatever, their power set.
They changed their powers. Like so
they changed the power. So because I kind of like it being the kind of Mr. Fantastic-y where her body is actually the thing that is stretching, and it's not like you've done too many. She's basically Green Lantern,
right?
In this one, and it's like, dude, I get that you're trying to be more in universe, and it's a technological thing versus her because you can't bring in Inhumans, right? They want to stay away from Inhumans, so. You got to like.
Is it technical or still magic with her gauntlets or whatever?
I think it's magic. It's almost like Eternals, like they said,
yeah,
or
Shang-Chi with the 10 rings that they're like, maybe it's Kree. You don't really know where the things came from. I think it's going to be one of those, or like you said, it could be from magic, but
I've never read any of the comics ever, so I don't
actually pretty good.
I mean, I really don't care if they changed her move set or power set or whatever they call it, because I just want to see what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, I think that's where it is you finally had kind of not a fully like unique character, but you've always had Reed Richards as kind of an asshole in so long that you haven't had like the stretchy like person, and she's kind of like a mix of Reed Richards and Giant Man, right? That can grow and get bigger, and like it was cool to see that you're like, oh, it's kind of a cool take on that kind of like stretchy, enlarging type of person. And now they're like, nope, that's not gonna happen. It's magic, light constructs. Like, dude, come on.
Yeah, so I said like it's Marvel, so like I said, I'll watch it and I'll give it a chance. But at the same point in time, like it was good. Like just it didn't get me like excited. I'm like man, I really want to watch this. Like it's not Moon Knight. Like so Moon Knight, like I said, I really want to watch it.
I will for sure binge watch Moon Knight as much as I can.
You're not going to do it week to week if they.
I'll have to do it week to week, but I'll probably rewatch it all once it's all done, so I can see go in order, right, in line, I guess. Wait, so you're saying they have a trivia question? No cheating, but you can discuss.
Ugh.
All right.
Let's. I'm game for trivia. Well,
Come on, Stefan.
Well, Stefan Raquel.
Land. Okay, what is the largest living land mammal predator? Living.
This is too late for.
Yeah,
it's too late for mind teasers.
I'm gonna say polar bear.
I'm thinking rhino, or
that's not a predator. And yeah, like hippopotamus is
hippo's probably it.
Yeah,
hippos. Are they technically classified as a predator though? Because I wouldn't say they
kill. I think they kill a whole bunch of like indigenous people.
They kill people, but it's usually in like territorial defense. They don't eat the people. They just maul the shit out of them.
Like I said, they're not saying carnivore, it's saying predator, right? Like,
but that's what I'm thinking. Something that goes out like a predator. I think a bear that stalks a seal and fucking eats that thing when it comes out of a hole. That's a predator.
A bear that stalks a seal.
I don't think you know what seals do.
I don't know.
They go into water and they have to pop out of the hole for air. Have you ever watched a polar bear hunt? They sit at the edge of where the seals come out of the water.
Psychopath.
Yeah. I watch a lot of Planet Earth. All right, so we've discussed. Stefan, in the chat, please. What is the correct answer?
Enlighten us.
Enlighten us. Because I'm assuming we're wrong.
Oh, always.
It's going to be some fucking tiger or lion or some shit. Or some animal I've never heard of.
Or humans.
Or... I got it right, motherfuckers! It's a polar bear! Take that! Yeah! Yes!
Nice.
Boom. I didn't think what was the biggest bear, though, because I was going bear every time, but then I was like, what? I can't remember what the biggest bear was. So, but I was like, you know what? Largest? Gotta be polar bear. Bears, you don't fuck around with bears, guys. Like this is honestly, like Dwight Schrute was right. Like bears, be afraid of bears.
We have them around here, and
those are just the black bears.
Yeah, they're not that scary. I mean, you get big enough and yell at them, they'll go away.
Yeah, I grew up where there was grizzlies, and they don't go away when you yell at them. Those are the ones where everyone's like grizzly bear. I just watched a guy that actually had a thing about grizzly bears, and they talked about the whole like a full-grown like silverback gorilla versus a grizzly, and everyone's like, no, the gorilla because he has the plums and stuff. I'm like, polar bear, they can tear apart with just it's like a single swipe, tear a leg off of like an elk. I'm pretty sure of gorillas, there's nothing you can do about that. Grizzly is a literal machine made for killing things.
Gorillas don't work out, right? That's just how they are.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you think you could get them to work out and they'd be even scarier?
Maybe. Like, I mean, I guess that's how muscles work, right? The more they work it, if you can train them to do some, curls or some shit.
Like one to do sign language, they could probably teach one.
Or like a meth tweaked out gorilla.
Yeah.
Like a crank gorilla.
They always used to do that. Like they on this old radio station where Jeremy and I used to live in Arizona, where they
98 KUPD.
98 KUPD, where the guy would be like, we're going to do this fight of like 5 piranhas versus a barracuda, but the piranhas are on meth. And you're like, dude, okay, like, well, that first off, then the piranhas are dead. I'm sorry, like, I don't think animals can do meth
We don't know how animals react to meth. It could be nothing to them, right?
Well, considering
who's ever tested that?
Just ammonia in your fish tank will just kill everyone.
Yeah. Someone showed up to my house.
Are you getting cookies? Are you getting cookies again?
I am getting cookies. They're getting delivered.
Does meth
Crumble
affect animals? Is meth dangerous for pets?
Okay, here's
yes.
what we need. No, here's what we need to do.
It's an amphetamine.
No,
I think it's dangerous for anything.
No. Scott, don't say that. Don't say that yet. What we need to do is we need to apply for some government funding to test this theory. If we apply, you're on mute, Scott.
There you go. Yeah. What is your scientific study? We're giving animals meth to see what happens.
Yeah, we need to apply some. We need to apply for some government funding.
It basically says it's not ideal.
Considering basically if my dog can't eat basically a thing of chocolate, I'm
going to tell you. I think saying it's not ideal is a nice way to say, yeah, it's going to die.
Well, in with the dog and the chocolate thing, Augie, you guys have seen Augie. He's a tiny little guy. I mean, he's hefty. He weighs like 40 pounds. But he ate like 9 Hershey's Kisses when I wasn't paying attention one time, and he was fine.
I mean, there's a toxicity by weight that you have to find. It's like,
yeah.
But I mean, I could eat enough chocolate to die, right?
Well, my old Mastiff, I said that I used to have, right? Not the one that I have now. He had a whole bottle of pain pills, and he was just sleepy. He ate them all, but like I said, he was just very, very sleepy for a couple of days.
I mean, technically, I'm trying to look it up. There is actually
I'm guaranteeing you some of our tax dollars are going to something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
our tax dollars. I said our tax dollars. Like I said, fund the stupidest shit.
Oh my god!
They had somebody that had put this thing of like, so water. There are lethal doses that somebody figured out. I don't know how they've done this, but it's a lethal dose is 90 grams per kilogram, basically, inside of water in your body. So basically, you get most of your
well, it's
body
like that
becomes water.
Yeah, well, it's like that chick who died for remember when the Nintendo Wii came out that was that radio station that it said that had that like hold your Wii for a Wii. And I'm like,
and their bladder exploded.
Yeah, and they ended up killing somebody.
So, but like sugar. So sugar, you can eat too much sugar, and there is a lethal dose of sugar. It is not achievable by any human means. Like, it's not physically possible to eat that much, and for your within the time for your body to retain the lethal dose. But there is a lethal dose of sugar. If somehow you can get that into your bloodstream, you can die from sugar.
We gotta try.
Yeah, I'm going to try to figure out, can I get to the lethal dose of sucrose?
I think between the three of us, right, we just need to think of some crazy government study and then come up with some hypothesis, basically what we want to test, apply for, I think, nothing short of at least $2 million. Like I said, I think, if you ask for $1 million, you're not going to be able to fully prove your theory. So we need at least $2 million, I said, to prove our theory. We split it between, like I said, the four of us. Like I said, we'll include Larry, even though Larry's not here. Like I said, we'll include Larry. $500,000 for each of us to test this theory out. So, do clothes all right? Like I said, do clothes make people warm? We can do something like that. Hey, I said, we've been wearing clothes for centuries, but have we studied the effects of clothes? Mike right now, he said technically, right? I said Mike right now, he's wearing something chilly, but because it has popsicles on his shirt. But I'm sure but he's also got a short sleeve shirt, so he's temperate. Yeah. So
there's a problem here.
I think we need some tax dollars to.
We do have to figure this out. We got to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I got the one because I've seen this one. Let's do the whole how much sawdust can you put into a cookie before people notice?
Yeah, before it becomes too earthy.
Before sounds like a Nathan for you thing.
Yeah, right. Let's try that. See how much we can actually put in there before people are like, it kind of tastes like a tree. Oh,
What kind of cookies did you get? Crumble?
Yes.
Basic.
Well, because there's two cookie delivery companies out here.
Insomniac?
No.
Tiff's.
Crumble and a place called Tiff's Treats. Now Tiff's is great, but they are on the expensive side. They are
Insomniac cookies are the best. Last time I was in Seattle, they had they have these cookie stands in just parking lots, and you just pull up and they just have cookies and milk.
Oh,
And
done. I would be all over that.
I got a dozen cookies the last time I was in Seattle, and my favorite one by far was this one. It was Fruity Pebbles. It had Fruity Pebbles on it, and it was the best cookie I've ever had. And
so I just had one that was a Fruity Pebbles cookie, but it was like a sugar cookie, but they put like fruit flavor in the sugar cookie. Was that?
No, this was a sugar cookie with
the
Fruity Pebbles on.
Yeah, see, that's what I was hoping for. But the fruit flavor in the sugar cookie threw me off a little bit because I was like,
Scott,
I wanted to like that.
I found something that we needed to try.
Okay.
It popped up. It said in one of our local Facebook groups. This place at the domain. It's called Dolce Churro. Like it's basically
yeah. We can go to right before your surgery, Jeremy. We'll do this, and then we'll go to the yard, and we'll die.
Jeremy, you have to get what you like before the surgery, because I had 8 chocolate mini donuts today. I meant to just eat 4, and I accidentally ate 8, and I almost died. I was so sick because it was more sugar than I've had at any day for the last 7 months. And it was terrible.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, there's a couple things on my bucket list that I want to make sure I have again. Like before, like I want, like Scott knows, right? Like I said, I gave him this experience. There's this place called Bombshells here, basically where they serve a burger, but instead of a bun, I said it's 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. But not just any grilled; they're like bacon grilled cheese sandwiches as the bun.
Hell yeah.
It is the most amazing thing in the entire world. You literally feel guilty, I said, for eating it. Like your mom caught you and all like playing with yourself. Like if you feel guilty for eating it, but it's
tell you what, you could still have a lot of stuff. You just eat a lot less of it.
I know, but is it still enjoyable at that point in time?
Yeah, because you got to take little bitty bites.
Here. Remove you. Share here.
You get that? You getting that picture?
Getting the picture. So you got the patty, you got the grilled cheese with the bacon in the grilled cheese, and the side of fries. I bet
you that's a real clean eat. Like that's not messy at all, right? Because it's in all that bread.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the bread. It's kind of like eating like 2 Big Macs. Like
yeah, it is.
It's delish though. It is delish. And you think you're like, oh man, I'm missing the bacon. No, it's up here. It's it's in the
sandwiches.
That's probably sandwiches. The cleanest sandwich. You know, sometimes you eat a sandwich that's a little sloppy. That'd probably be nice.
I definitely like the bottom one gets a little soggy because of like the grease from the burger. Through. Yeah.
No. But here's the thing. It takes a big thing to get in your mouth. Like it's like even this picture doesn't necessarily do the entire thing justice. Like
you don't push it down.
No, so you have to you have to mush and then
it's a lot of burger. But
it's a lot of burger. But yeah, Jeremy, we'll go get one.
Yeah.
You know my fat ass is always down for one of these. So
like there's that, and I also want a White Castle again too. Like
not the
frozen.
Not the frozen.
No, but I said I want the real White Castle.
I have the frozen ones every week because there's no White Castles in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, there's no White Castles in Texas either.
Wait, did you say Texas?
Yeehaw! So here's the thing: we actually need a Pennsylvania button.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
So we have Arizona. We had an Arizona one. Don't really need. Yeah. Well, we'll need that when Larry goes back. We got the Texas, so we need to find a good Pennsylvania reference.
Something with pierogies.
But no, just do Scranton, right?
Yeah,
The office.
I was thinking. I see. I wanted to kind of shy away from the well-known. I was thinking like Pennsylvania 65000.
I don't know what that is. So
It's a song.
Oh, okay. And speaking of food, there is a place here, a pizza place here, that puts the cheese on cold. So they bake the pizza with no cheese on it, and then put the cheese on after it's baked and give it to you cold.
That sounds not good.
It is very good.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see if I find a picture.
Like part of me likes like the crusty, like the
Crispy,
like
not the crispy cheese, but like the stretchy,
yeah. Like that's
like. Here's the thing: is does the cheese like melt fairly
it
quickly?
melts a little bit.
That to me like it sounds like a crappy Lunchable pizza used to have.
No,
Dude,
and
yeah.
Lunchables are not crappy. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah. I agree with Mike on that one. Lunchables are not crappy, but that pizza was a crappy Lunchable.
It was a crappy Lunchable.
That and
it tastes like cardboard.
The chicken nuggets were, I don't know why they call them chicken dunks instead. Those are not good either. You're like, oh no, like cold chicken nuggets don't work.
No,
it doesn't work.
I don't know. Like so that
share the screen.
That just doesn't sound good, Mike, at all. Like
no, it's good. Trust me.
It just sounds like it's a crime against nature.
No, it's good.
But you just repeating that it's good doesn't.
No, it's good.
Yeah, like it keeps saying it. It doesn't. It's not going to make it true. Yeah, see
look at that. Hell yeah.
That does not look appetizing at all. It looks like here, send my pizza back because, like I said.
Yeah, look at it.
What? Okay, so why is this different than like what changes with non-melted cheese? Because they don't put warm toppings on there either. Those were cold toppings. I don't want cold sausage.
No, it's good. It's a texture thing, and it just hits different.
It says they've been making pizza that way for 60 years. So 6 years ago, someone fucked up when they saw pizza and did cooked cheese on it and was like doing that, and then people love the
cold cheese. We've been doing cold toppings of cheese. There's literally no reason why, but it's so good.
That's just
I don't
that's
know.
just wrong on so many levels.
Yeah, I'm gonna go BS on that one. That it's good. They
put a little bit of cheese on there, but not like. See, you could see there's a little bit of cheese on there.
Hey, the only thing they have going for them is they do a square cut like it's school pizza. Yeah. But other than that, like I'm going no on the cold cheese.
When you guys are ever here, you got to try it. It's pretty good.
Listen, I'll try it, but I will not guarantee that I'm going to say it's good. It does nothing about that looks.
Look how happy they are.
They're to paid advertising.
No, they're liking it. This is the Food Insider. This isn't them.
All right, here's the true test. Pull them up on Yelp.
Okay.
No, as he's saying, it's like a regional thing. They're gonna like it. We're not going to. But
I still want to pull them on Yelp because here's the thing. Like, you're still gonna, like I said, unless this is like a 5-star pizza place.
Augustus, you were asleep a second ago.
3.5 stars.
No, that's a great for Pennsylvania.
That's actually, I was gonna say for restaurants anything above 3, and it's actually probably not bad.
Let's read some stuff. Oh, 5-star. Oh, 4. Let's see what the one.
Okay, what was okay? Go down.
Well, can't I just click 1 star?
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a 3-star that implicitly had a picture of one of the cold pizzas, so I wanted to see what they.
Ooh, yeah, look at that bad boy. Pizza by the cut, 2 cuts with pepperoni, mushrooms, black olives. Not what I would get, but
fuck black olives.
Oh, here's this one. Yeah. Always loved their pizza here. I grew up on it and have been eating there for 40 years. The keys to having a great pizza here is the sauce, and the cold cheese has to be that the crust is crisp for a great experience. Today's crust was far from. So they've been coming here for 40 years. 1 bad experience, 3 stars. I hope they can figure it out and don't be cheap with the cheese. I want to go back and have the old great Beto days. That looks good to me.
That looks like it needs to go in the oven for a few more minutes.
Nah. Where is, for people that, I thought you could just click and
there's a 1 star.
Oh no, after working
that's
16 hours.
Mask. That's anti-masker. It doesn't
Oh,
count.
it's an nah. Screw those guys.
Yeah, that was
I thought you could just click what 1-stars were. Do they not do that anymore?
No, it's not,
only
it's not
Amazon
like
does
yeah, it's
that.
not like Amazon.
But that's
there's
a 2-star. There's a 2-star. There's a 2-star with photos.
Oh, okay. You could sort by lowest rated. There you go. I saw it.
Can you?
Yeah.
The pizza was interesting to say the least. I liked it though. Definitely a different spin on things to have warm, crispy crust and cold toppings, even the cheese.
Ooh.
Low stars for the reasons. The size of our pizza slices were really pathetic. We ordered 1 slice each, and when they were brought to our table on 1 plate, I asked if there was just 1 or 2 pieces. The restaurant was disgustingly dirty. What restaurant's clean? There were no clean tables when we arrived and when we left. There was barely anyone dining, and I didn't see anyone cleaning up. Not to notice, the floor wooden tables were all messy and covered in crumbs and napkins. I'm sure it's one of those places that you're supposed to bust your own table.
I like this next guy here. I don't like the tomato chunks in the sauce. I personally prefer a smoother sauce. This is just my opinion. 1 star. That is not an opinion, sir. You are on a vendetta.
Yeah.
You are.
And I mean, here's the thing with I said with cleanliness of the restaurant. Oh, like I said, here's the thing: you don't need to have a clean restaurant to have a good restaurant. Like, so for example, there's this place in Phoenix. Like I said, they don't have posted hours. They close when the sun goes down because of all the gunfire around the restaurants. I said the inside of the restaurant is bare concrete floor and a mix of basically 1970s McDonald's and Arby's tables. I said with a soda fountain where the thing doesn't obviously have a cover for the ice. The parking lot, I said, on any given day of the week, will still have Ferraris and, like I said, Bentleys and everything else because all the basketball players will come over because it's the best Mexican restaurant, I said, in the state of Phoenix.
Oh, yeah. This guy was being a dick because he had 5 stars there originally.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. His cheese is melted.
Yeah.
So he's pissed.
I'm not happy with Beto's and their new policy. If you're not going to give the regular amount of pepperoni, then tell your customers before they pay for extra toppings. This is the second time they did this, and I figured it was a fluke.
So this guy just didn't give enough.
Right. And I bet you that he took it home. So this cheese melted
in the car.
Oh. That's probably gross.
Yeah. Yep.
This one what's called David Portnoy.
I don't know if he ever did this one. To be honest. What's his name? Betas or no, not Beto's. I don't want to type in beta. Yeah. Beto's Pizza, David Portnoy. Let's see if he did.
Yeah, what did he say?
Yep, he was there.
There we go. Let's see what he says.
An ad?
All right, share with audio. Share with audio.
Oh, is there no audio?
Scott,
there is no audio.
Scott, can I change that?
You can reshare. Then there's like a share, and there's a share system audio in the bottom left hand corner when you select application window, or before you select application window.
I got
it doesn't show it for me.
All right.
Scott's pulling it up.
Give me a sec.
Can you guys hear it?
No, can't hear it. Scott, you got it. There you go.
I got it.
You got it?
Oh, wait. Did it not show the sound?
No.
God dang it.
Oh, what?
Just a sec.
Mike.
I think Mike dropped. Uh-oh. Give me a second.
What's happening? Well, yeah, there's a lot of things going on. We're at Beto's Pizza.
Is this the guy, right?
Yeah, David Portnoy.
So I was in the car.
Barstool Sports.
Frankie, I was there. We're like, give me large cheese. She's like, trays. No, carts. She's like, do you want a full cart, a little cart? I'm like, she's a 28-person cart or a 1-person cart. So we said 1 cart. And she's like, all right, that's like $1.50. Why do I keep hearing noises? Am I dreaming? My ears are still clogged. And then I was like, all right, well, if it's $1.50 for 1 cart.
4 extra cheese is ready to go.
That's what it is. I mean, I'm like, give us the full fucking cart. So
2 plain and a medium fountain is ready to go. Again, 2 plain and a medium fountain.
So this is the full fucking cart. It was like 50.
And one plane is ready to go. Again, one plane.
I don't know what a one plane is. One plane $1.50 slice. We got a full fucking cart, 28. This weighs I'm being so soft. My fucking forearms are burning. Weighs 700 pounds. Costs $60. So it's a lot of fucking pizza. Add on, I go in there and the girls she goes, "Are you here because of my TikTok?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "Are you here because of the TikTok I made?" It's like, "No, I didn't make a TikTok." She made a TikTok that has like 15,000 likes. She tagged me to come. She's like, "You came because I TikTok." I was like, I don't look at my messages on TikToks.
Nobody
to popular
does.
belief.
I'm the guy in the background that saw
I don't look at the TikToks. All
I
right.
don't know if you guys caught that.
But she
The
has
guy in the
TikTok
background
where
that
she's
saw
like,
the
"Come try
camera and
pizza."
took
So
off.
she's psyched. She's like, "Yeah, you
The
have
cheese is
camera?"
melting as
Yeah.
he's talking.
Yeah.
She's
It's
excited.
heating up.
So I didn't know it, but Betzo's been waiting on us. She tagged all these people. So I haven't watched the video. She has my number now, and again, not sliding in. She's too young for me. But so we have the video. You'll put it in.
So I work at Vito's Pizza in
Okay, we're
Pittsburgh,
skipping this.
Pennsylvania.
All right, I want to see
What
me
makes
eat it.
us a little different is that we cook our pizza with no cheese.
Where's
and
the
we wait
eating it
until
thing?
There-
Okay,
there-
there we
yeah.
go. There we go.
Got all the hype about fucking Little Vincent's. People tell me to drive 2 hours for 6.8.
See what we got. So this is a cart. So this would be one cart. I don't know why they call them carts instead of slices.
Quarter.
Do you know why they call these things? Nah, he's. No, why do they call it?
Is it because it's a quarter? Probably.
I mean, this is crazy. This is a mix between Little Vincent's and where's the pizza capital of the world? Old Forge and Little Vincent's.
So it's like crispier, crunchy crust. So it's like a Totino's, right? That you've
There's
cooked
so
the
much
bottom
going on in this
wrong,
review.
and
I
the
forgot to
top
mention
didn't
this
cook.
was
You
supposed
put
to
it
be
on the
the
wrong
review.
setting in the
This guy,
little
Anthony Orso,
oven.
sent me this velour jumpsuit during the unboxing. I fucking love it. It's Anthony Orso. I don't know if it's a brand, a person, a human, what it is. I want Barstool Sportsbook velour jumpsuits, and I want them now.
I have no idea what this guy's now talking
Do you know why
about.
these are called
Barstool Sports.
No idea.
Oh, the funny thing is, I said that those guys don't know who the fuck this guy is. Like,
Yeah.
without realizing that this guy has millions of dollars.
Yeah.
He's eating a lot of it.
Old Forge and Little
Yeah.
Vincent's. I'm gonna go 7-2.
Oh, 7-2. That's a
7-2 is pretty good.
Let's go.
7-2 is pretty good.
Oh, I have the video. Do we want to? We'll just. I think we'll go.
Oh, guys, it's like I don't give a shit attitude towards stuff. It's great.
I said cut. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Hi,
This
I
is
made the TikTok.
Well, I haven't seen it. I'm excited to watch it.
Okay, I tagged you. I had all my friends tag you, and I'm like, you're here now on the only day of the week I work. It was fake. It was fake.
Serendipitous. So it's
All right.
7.2 is pretty good from him. All I'm saying.
7.2
Yeah.
is pretty good from Dave Wonder. Like I do have to admit that. I do have to admit that.
All right. Well, Jeremy, it's time.
All right. I don't know.
We're not gonna do any of the other stuff.
I'm not gonna do
I'm
any
gonna
of
do
the
this.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Go listen to last week's episodes. Hear Larry spell all the names and shit. Listen to one of those. Like I said, listen to Raw Boys. Listen to the last few episodes of Talking Pops. Figure Booth is dead. It seems like. So
Does
like,
Nate
but
just not want to do podcasts anymore?
I don't know. But I said, Nate, thinking about you. Like I said, hope you're doing good at your toy show because he's at Toy Atlanta. I said this week.
Ooh.
Oh,
But the Totally
Dead.
Rad Movie Podcast. It's
Not dead yet.
It's
Yeah,
dead.
it's dead.
Like it's dead. I officially declared dead.
Yep.
are you allowed to do that?
I think I am.
Yes.
You're the mayor of the STS guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's-
perfect.
I put him more as an alderman.
I don't know what that is, so I'll allow it.
It's a suburb of Chicago.
No, it's like
I
the
have
old form of
territory.
government before like
Yeah.
democratic It's like a mayor, but non-democratic. Just
Okay.
was kind of like
for
as a pillar of the
unincorporated
community.
land.
Yeah, as you became a pillar of the community, you were the
So-
de facto
so-
leader. You were the alderman.
Yeah, so basically each like territory, right, would have an alderman.
Some counties still have like a
Chicago.
mayor and alderman.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, Chicago is like
So
that.
they still run on that, but there is like elections for it. It's
Yeah.
just like a title thing, but it wasn't like, what are we going to call the village chief? Alderman now. So,
Yeah. So then also with the discounts, like we don't have any discounts anymore. I guess
we're on the prowl for some new ones.
Yeah,
we
so
need somebody new to be the
we'll-
best.
We'll get someone new to be the best. But right now, you know who's the best? Mike's the best. He's got a whiteboard, so like
Yeah.
he's got to be
Mike's
the best.
Mike's
I'm pretty psyched
whiteboard.
about the whiteboard.
Yeah,
I'm
Mike's
pretty psyched.
whiteboard. It's the best.
Mike, I said you need to get over there right now. I see some markers. Draw us a little drawing and to take us out.
Right now?
Right now. Mike's giving us some artistic skills to take us out. Like I said, let's see what he's trying. We're gonna describe this. All right, happy trees. Like looks like he's up,
and
there he goes. Up
it's
and the
a
hair.
dick. It's a dick.
and the hair.
Hooray!
And
All right.
Okay.
And the
Mike's
sniff. There we
Mike's
go.
getting, like I said, Mike's getting a little sniff on. So for episode 206, where Mike gets the sniff on, I said I've been Jeremy. Hey, I've been Mike.
And I'm Scott.
And we're the STS guys. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Bye.